Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy, um, oh, you say it in Muslim and I can't remember. Well, that too. Yes. Happy Dippy Skippy and all those things that hippies celebrate. Oh, what's Purim? And Happy Solstice. Now I want y'all to behave and quit fighting. And atheists, for the love of God, you do not have a symbols. You're atheists. You don't have a belief. It's not a belief. You go to the store, you take your kid to the shopping center. There is nothing. There is nothing to fight. You ignore everybody with a belief. That's why you have nothing. So therefore you should have no effect or feeling. The whole thing is just something to bitch about. So knock your crap off. Okay, now on with a celebration. Let's celebrate. I'd like to begin a passage from Kehil Gibran. One of my faves. What about you? Okay, The Prophet by Kehil Gibran. I gotta take off the dark glasses though. Oh yes, my nose is healing. Oh yes, I'd be glad. Yes. It's only a passage. Yet I cannot tarry longer. The sea that calls all things unto her calls me, and I must embark. For to stay, though the hours burden the night, it is freeze and crystallize and be bound in a mold. Fain would I take with me all that is here. But how shall I? A voice cannot carry the tongue, and the lips that carry and gave it wings. Alone must it seek and tether. And alone and without his nest shall the eagle fly across the sun. Ah, something to gather on, isn't it? Ah. The next would be The Blue Day Book, a lesson cheering yourself up. Now, I'm sorry, but I love this book. It is a book of books. It's a very good book, and it says if you might have a splitting headache or a split disc, and I want you to look at the splitting headache. I feel this way at days. Or a split disc. Now we all been there. Bad breath or a toothache. Then we need free medical insurance in the United States. I added that in. You know me, I'll just throw it right in and he'll be like, oh my God. Oh, yes. In my religion, and I don't want to bring it in, but I'm going to. For the first time ever, I'm going to bring in a little bit of my religion. When things get really tough, we're asked just to pick a verse. Pick any verse. We don't do things by rote in my religion. You read the whole thing. There's several parts to read. There's the New Testament, the Old Testament, the Book of Mormon, the Pearls of Great Price, Joseph Smith. We have a lot to read. We're encouraged to read it all. The good, the bad, and the ugly. The Mormons have been through a lot, and there's some very not pretty parts in it. We're aware of it. We don't deny it. Today, it is going to be, oh what? Oh what? Oh what is it going to be? I'm going, oh no gosh. Oh. Okay. It's like flipping a card. It is, I don't want a map. What will we do with maps? Oh, the topical guide. That's not going to help you and me. Let's do John, the second episcopal of John. Now listen. These are only parts and pieces, and you take from each piece, from, you know, each little piece that is read, it gives you something to feed to you, not to anybody else. It's not to be proselytized. It's not to be dwelled on. It's not to be eaten. It is just a gift. That's all it is. If you can read the print. Okay. John rejoices because the children of the elect lady were true and faithful. The elder unto the elect lady and her children, whom I love in the truth, and not I only, but also all they that have known the truth. For the truth's sake, which dwelleth in us, and shall be with us forever. Grace be with you, mercy and peace from God and Father, and from the Lord Jesus Christ, the Son of the Father, in truth and love. I rejoiced greatly. I found out, I hate page turning, the children walking in truth, as we have received a commandment from the Father. And now I beseech thee, lady, not as though I wrote a new commandment unto thee, but that which we meant unto thee, but that which we had from the beginning, that we have one another. That's all that needs to be read. And something a little odd. The Christmas Treasury, Family Classic Edition. In this Classic Family Edition, it has a Christmas one. It comes once a year, A Christmas Carol. I Am the Christmas Spirit, and God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen. Christmas in England, A Christmas Miracle, The First Christmas Tree, and Here Come a Caroling. It has many tunes in it. It's actually a beautiful book. I don't know if any of you met it, but I bought it at a children's book program for schooling and that, and I bought it, and I love it. It's well bound, and it's fun. Some of the stories are incredibly boring, and I fall asleep. But I fall asleep at the sound of sleep. I keep on calling it age 53. My children call it age Grandma is so bored. Oh my. The Christmas Treasury, The Friendly Beasts. The Friendly Beasts. Illustrated by Linda Dockey Grave. She does beautiful illustration of the animals that were there for this child that was innocent, that did not name himself the Christ, but that Lord did. I want y'all to remember that. Lord did. A child that did not. Jesus, our brother, strong and good, was humbly born in the stable rude, and the friendly beasts around him stood. Jesus, our brother, strong and good. Tiny thing. I said the donkey, shaggy and brown, I carried his mother up hill and down, I carried her safely at Bethlehem town. I said the donkey, shaggy and brown. Good illustrations. I said the cow all wild and red. I gave him my manger of his bed. I gave him my hay to pillow his head. I too said the cow all white and red. He is very cute, but I have to show you the cow. Look at that cow. Isn't he cute? What if he's the cow that lives in Phantom Vision's bathroom that goes boo? I said the dove from the rafters high cooed him to sleep, my male and I. We cooed him to sleep, my mate and I, said the dove from the rafters high. Coo, coo. It's a baby. And every beast by some good spell to the stable dark was glad to tell of the gift he gave Emmanuel, the gift he gave Emmanuel. Emmanuel, the angel, the great angel. Joy to the world. Hark the angels herald. Hark the... Okay, everybody. Hark the herald angels sing. Sean cannot sing. And it goes on to different cultures. Christmas in Italy and Yugoslavia and Russia. And it goes on to the histories of these countries and what, carried them on. Very stunning book. I recommend it highly. You can probably find it at your local library. I recommend it. It's beautiful, especially if you want your children just to have fun for Christmas. Remember, Christmas is not necessarily a religious day. It is a day of awakening, the day of the gift, to give and receive, to learn not to be so selfish. That is what Christmas is, to love and to give. Okay? We have to remember these things because deep inside, what is Christ? Christ is Gandhi, it's Kahlil Gibran, it's many things. It's Sister Teresa. We have called Christ many things. And maybe some may object to me being forward in my language. But these people, if there are incarnations, and I believe there are, those people would have been it. And there are many more that we wait and wait for the second coming, when I believe it has already come, and that we have pissed on so many people by just letting them go by and not giving them the help that they actually need. We are the people. We are the people who need to help the people in trust. We should have been interested years ago with love, and instead we just let it go by. And with that, yes, Matt?
I'm being quiet. I'm waiting for you to finish. I don't want to walk through your camera.
He always walks through the camera. I think we're so used to it. We just abide by it, don't we? But on the eve of Christmas Eve, it is still here. Oh my! It is 1:27 a.m. It's officially Christmas Eve morning. And don't forget to get the kids to vacuum their rooms and dust on Christmas Eve morning. And if they're up to no good, get together with cousins and relatives and get into mischief. It is part of Christmas Eve to have fun. Let them have fun. Let them bake cookies. Let them play. Let them play. And if you have to work, make sure they're with Graham or a relative. Okay? Just remember. All right? Remember that. And oh, I don't know. Remember when you were a kid. I think remembering when we were kids is really, really important. It got so hard when we were children. And then it got hard when we became adults because things became hard for us. So anyway, this simple little town and this simple little message. Jingle bells. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. You have a very good Christmas. Hope to see you in a new year full of new dreams. Take care of yourselves. Bye bye.